The final afternoon trivia of April was today on the 28th of April, Monday. Thank you guys for coming in and playing afternoon trivia. We started off things with songs with cities and or states in the titles. I wanted to include both. I almost went with cities, states, countries, continents, planets, like we've done that before. But this was just cities and or states. We had some pretty common ones for this one. We had like Sweet Home Alabama and things like that. City of New Orleans, Arlo Guthrie closed it out. It was Andy 8010 with a 5-0 sweep in this one. He came into this with 7 consecutive points, and so he started to run up his total. The game 2 was singer first names trivia. This one had Aretha Franklin in it, of course. And Selena Gomez, I think, was the closer. But it was Andy with another sweep, 5-0. An incredible game. And then we went with 2000s television shows. I haven't done this one in forever. 2000s decade television show titles trivia. This was a perfect game. Andy went Don Larson on this one, 5-0. This one broke the record, the unofficial broken record for the most consecutive unanswered points in afternoon trivia. And now the record, it's 22, because it was snapped in Game 4. Game 4 was 1966 song titles trivia. Abule getting the first point in this one, knocking out or snapping the streak of 22 straight. Congratulations, Andy, for setting a new record. And it was a close one on 1966 song titles trivia. This one was really, really close. Abule, remember, he broke Andy's 39-game winning streak in afternoon trivia. I remember back in March. He's the streak snapper officially for afternoon trivia. Did it again today. But he had Andy down 3-1 in 1966 song titles trivia. Andy comes roaring back. It was 4-4 between him and Abule, and Becky getting in there with 2 points in this game. Andy closes it out. Hell of a job. All right. It was so good that we had to go with another round of 1966 song titles trivia. And then I think during this, Andy or Abule said Bolts would do great with this. But some of us have to actually work. Working my way back to you, girl. This was one of the songs by the Four Seasons. A 4-blank question in 1966 song titles trivia. Again, it was Andy 8010 winning 5-4. We had a double steal on the board. Who had the 4 points? Was it Becky? No. Yeah, it was Becky. I think she had him. Yeah, she had him 4-4. Andy, Abe kind of trailed off after the streak snap. Andy again, 5-4. Remember, he came into today with a 25-game winning streak in afternoon trivia. He ran it up to ran this tally up to 30 with his 5th win of the day, and another close one. We then went with homophones. Okay, 1966 song titles. If you watched the afternoon trivia announcement, I whispered at the end about be ready for 1966 song titles trivia. So obviously, Abule, Andy, and Becky heard that video, and they were prepared for today. So great job, you three. All right, we had homophones trivia, another one that I mentioned might be coming up today, and it did. So it was Andy 8010 with another 6th win of the day, and it was 5-1 victory. And then we went with company slogans, another one I mentioned to look out for today. Andy's second perfect game of the day. He went Dallas Braden. Remember that name, guys? Oakland Athletics, perfect game. Only the one of 2 pitchers in A's history to pitch perfect games. The other one being Catfish Hunter. All right. No relation to Striking Lips, but it was a perfect game for Andy in company slogans trivia. Even got Adidas, even got Harley Davidson. Excellent job. 2 perfectos today. We had the big cash prizes. Close it out. Vice Presidents trivia. Haven't done that in a long time. And it was Andy 8010 with his 8th win of the day. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was a sweep. And all right, incredible. Unbelievable. All right, here's the president accounted for. Abule, great job. Snapped the point streak. Andy 8010, great job. 8 wins, all 8 games. DPCX was in. John was in. Did not have as much success today as he's had in April, but great job in April. Afternoon trivia, John. Shalkinator was in. Raider Goddess, nice to see her coming in. Also was in for the draft party. And then Bill NJ, a newcomer, came in. Becky, great showing today. Excellent showing today by Becky Thatcher. Becky Slater. Stacy coming in. Great job, Stacy. Great job, JG53 AOL. Better late than never. He came in. And then we had just a great effort by you guys today. Thanks for coming in for afternoon trivia. It was a fun month as well. All right, guys. Sets up things for May quite well because we have Andrew again making some noise. And once again, guys, we got Andy making some noise with a streak of 33 consecutive. The record is 39. He has also got a streak of 14 consecutive unanswered points. All right, guys. Thanks for playing Afternoon Trivia. I'll leave you with cow country. This could mean when you need to get some ground beef tomorrow, because it won't be tonight. The big cash prizes was Andy picking the resources of bacon grits and Greg's. Thanks for playing Afternoon Trivia, guys. It's been a great month. Look at the April skies. Look at the April trees. All right, guys. See you for some more trivia.